Hey you guys, and welcome to Friday Reads. If you guys don't know what Friday Reads is basically where we just tell people what you're currently reading and what you plan on reading for the upcoming weekend. So let's dive right up into it. So I'm reading the Artemis Fowl series. What? This is the first book in the Artemis Fowl series. I'm currently on the 5th book, but the first book was easier to grab, okay? And the reason I had to grab the first book off the shelf in the first place is because I am listening to the audiobooks. This is actually a reread for me. I've been following along with the series when I was younger, and then we got to book 7, and then I just kind of slowed down and did not pick it up. So I haven't read 7 or 8 yet before, so that is my goal, to get to book 7 and 8. And when I get to book 7 and 8, I'll probably read and listen along to the audio. But I'm really loving, and I'm glad that I'm stopping putting this off because, you know, it had to end someday. Also, there was a combination of me being busy with other books, but this was always on my mind too, so it's always like, you have to let it go. But there's also a spin-off series, so that was probably my real push. Also, they have a trailer for the Disney movie that's coming out based on this adaptation. I don't know why I'm smiling, because it was trash. That trailer, it was not a good adaptation, and all I saw was the trailer, and a lot of people agree with me though on that. So Disney, you need to go back, you need to remake that movie, you need to stop. Okay, moving along. The next book series that I am reading is the Temptation series by Ella Frank, and this is the 4th book in the Temptation series. Wow, I almost just did what I did in that other video. If you guys haven't seen it, where I tripped on some books in the beginning of the video. I really need to pick up the books though that are around here, so also in this toolbox, because I think I hit the toolbox more than anything. Shameful. But moving on, so I recently just finished rereading the first 3 books in this trilogy, and then what happened is a few years later she wrote some more, and then I never had gotten to them yet because I was like, I want to reread the other ones first. But my friend gave me a push when he started reading them, and he's just like, Keisha, you made me read these books. Okay, I didn't really make him, but you know, I told him about it, and then he's like, I have no one else to talk to about, you have to read the next 3. So here we are, and I started the 4th one today, and I've only made it like 22 pages in, but that's only because I'm focusing on the Artemis Fowl trilogy, and I had only picked this one up because I had put my phone on the charger for a while after finishing the 4th Artemis Fowl book. So that's how that started. But I'm really looking excited because in the 4th book it starts off with it being 4 years later, after, like, so 4 years after. So they've had some nice and happy times, and now they're having to focus on each other again. I really love reading more of my favorite characters. I love Jake and Logan, but at the same time, there's just like this thing in my chest where I'm just like so anxious, because I'm just like, well, what's she gonna do to my favorite couple? You better not break them up and stuff. Like, it's just like they were perfect, and now you're messing with them. And it could be a good thing and a bad thing all rolled into one, but you know. I'm sure we've all felt that way when an author has come back to a series, which they have been doing more and more frequently. So excited that it all works out in the end. And then, last but not least, I am also reading It by Stephen King with Geraldine from Geraldine Talks. I will link her channel down below if you guys don't know. She is back along with me, and Ashley came back too, so there we go, trifecta. I'll link both their channels down below. So Geraldine is currently on page 700, and I'm currently on page 290. So as soon as I'm done with the Artemis Fowl series, I am going to take a day and try to catch up with her, or at least get to page 700 as a benchmark before, like, even if she finishes before me, because our real goal is to read this before the movie comes out. I have to check the date, but I think I'll manage that at least. So there we go. You guys let me know what you guys are planning to read this weekend, and I hope you guys have a lovely weekend, and I will see you later. Bye.